Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coin Republic podcast. My name is Shor Bhattacharya. There are different exchanges out there, centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges. What other ways could you buy cryptocurrency projects, products out there? Well, today I have a company that doesn't act as sort of acts as a middleman. They're not unique, but they're unique in their own sorts of way that you could buy different international cryptocurrency projects without the hassle of going into either a centralized or a decentralized exchange. We're going to talk about their terminal and we're going to talk about their native token. I'm talking about RE10, ARI10. I'm joined by their founder and CEO, I hope, Mr. Mateusz
Yeah.
Kara. Welcome to the show, sir. Welcome to the screen.
Uh, Hello. Thank you for the invitation. It's really a pleasure to talk with you.
Pleasure to talk with you as well. So where are you joining us from at the moment? Where are you at?
I'm at my office from Poland, Poznań, exactly the city. We are based in Poland and we operate from Poland since 2017. So quite cold right now, city, because we have winter here. And behind my back is my office, my daily office.
All right. So you worked as a legal advisor, if I am correct or not, in various
Yeah.
companies, and you're the CEO of LitPay as well. So why did you decide to establish RE10?
Okay, so maybe from the beginning, because my career started as a lawyer. I worked as a lawyer. My first job was being a lawyer in a company which was listed on Warsaw Stock Exchange. After a really short time, I became head of a legal team there. And I struggled with lots of regulations. The companies after IPO have lots of legal stuff to do, lots of things that they need to think about with their communication to the market. So it's not quite easy to operate as a public company, not just in Poland, but I think all around the world. And while doing this, I also started my solo law career, and I started working with startups. And one of the startups was a company which was connected to cryptocurrencies. It was 2015, I think, or 14 maybe. So because of them, because I start working with them, I get interested into how the crypto works. I heard about ICOs, so I have this both worlds. I have seen how companies with IPO, with whole this legal structure and legal requirements works. And on the other hand, I see Wild West with ICOs and collecting huge amount of monies from this companies. I said late 2015 it started. So this first ICO boom, I would say. So that's how I get into crypto. I worked with the companies, and it was really early stage of the market. So lots of these companies didn't really have money to pay me, and I just give them my time, my knowledge, my help, and they gave me shares of the companies. So that's how I became not just a legal advisor, but also shareholders of
Fantastic.
many crypto companies in Poland, I would say.
Wow.
Uh, and then my friend asked me if maybe we should operate as a crypto exchange, as crypto shop. So we opened our online exchange 2017, and that's how it started.
So, are you currently exclusively in the catering to the European market, or are you expanding globally as well? What's the scene?
We are expanding globally. Right now, we are opening office in Dubai. Also, we are expanding in quite smaller countries. So we talk with Uzbekistan, for example.
Cool.
It's really a good market for crypto companies, and we are always looking for that kind of markets. We as a not so big company. I think we don't want to compete with these giants that are on the market right now.
Mhm.
So we are looking for jurisdictions and for the markets where we can be the giant, our own, where we can have the big market share. So we are not focused just in Europe, but our mainly operations and main customers are from Europe right now.
And I must say, Ari10 is one of the easiest crypto fiat gateways for B2B and B2C guys. Right now, in crypto business, it's particularly important to widely offer the possibility of purchasing crypto for regular customers. What's the biggest advantages of the gateway you have?
Okay, so I think that the main advantage we have right now is that this also we are competing with in this business with the giants like MoonPay, for example. But these giants and most of the companies doing crypto on ramp right now focus on having really smooth credit card payments because credit cards gives you worldwide coverage and it's the easiest way to have worldwide coverage and because of that we decided to focus most on alternative payment methods and local payment methods because for example we started working from Poland. We in Poland have this payment method called blik. It's really easy way to buy something online and comparing it to credit card transactions in Polish market for the online transactions, I would say Blik covers 80% of them, and credit cards are maybe 5 to 6% of the transactions. So we focus mainly on giving local payment methods that people are used to and like to use mostly. So if you want to have, as I said, the global coverage, you are going for credit cards. If you want to give better UX for local communities, for local people, you need to focus on what they want to use and what how they want to pay in the internet. So our main focus is to give this alternative payment methods range of alternative payment methods for markets that we're thinking about. And the second advantage is our flexibility because we want to be a partner with our customers. We want to be a partner to crypto projects that we are working with. So we are quite flexible of how we can operate and also how you can implement our solutions to your ecosystem because it's not just the gateway. We have a variety of products we use for crypto on ramp and off ramp. So you can choose the best way for your project to cooperate with us.
Now, your native token, you're about to launch it, if I'm correct here, right? Ari10
Yeah,
tokens.
it's launched. It's launched.
Oh, it's launched already. So I've heard that it
Yeah,
allows
2021.
when?
2021.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Oh, so okay. I mean, I've read that your tokens allows for lower commissions in RE10 products and provides access to private groups as well. Could you give us more examples of other benefits of using RE10 tokens in particular?
Yes. So the most main reason why people buy our token is what you told. So the lower commissions is the most important thing for our customers. But we are not talking about B2C customers right now, but mostly about our B2B customers. So
Okay.
if you are a crypto project and you want to cooperate with us, you want to have better rates, as I said, more flexible solution for your business, you can get that in a really good discount if you buy our token and stake our token. So it's our contribution to our token holders that we firstly serve and better serve and cheaper serve customers with our token, and they are buying lots of them. So I think it was a good idea to do it that way. That we have right now, we have mostly small holders. Our launch. So right now, companies that work with us buy lots of these tokens to stake them to have better rates, and we are exchanging the token holders. So it was a good idea. And the second part, you talk about the private groups. I know how it sounds, but it's beneficial, and I think it's the most beneficial part for the private token holders, because we are connected to many other projects at the crypto market, local, I would say, projects, but not only. So we give them access to really early stage investments, to another projects that cooperate with us, that comes to us in really early stage. So we are not quite a launchpad, I would say, but having access to this group allows you to be a really early stage investors in projects that we think that will grow really nice, and that are cooperating with us. So it's the main reason private investors buy our token, to be in that groups. And we also we are also meeting with people from these groups. We give them a little bit of our knowledge. So it's this two main reasons. Right now we are launching two products, because we are really centralized company, but we are launching two more DeFi products. But right now I cannot tell anything more about it.
Okay.
We will update our community after.
No worries. We're gonna touch base after its launch again. So Ari10 had a deflationary model, from what I heard, and it also offered a 50% APR to its users. What led to the decision to move away from the previous thresholds? Will there be new staking models at similar levels?
No, it wouldn't. It at that time when we started this APR and we started the staking program, the numbers were good, and we thought that it's a good idea. But the market changed, and right now we also changed the staking program. We do not offer this 50% APR, and I don't think, really don't think that we will come back to this high APRs in the future. Right now the APR, I think, are 2 or 3%, and we will stay with that. But you asked why, and why we say that is deflationary.
Yeah.
Mostly because we are burning a lot of tokens, and our Excel shows us that if we give this 50% APR, we still burn more tokens than we will give with this APR. But then market change, and we I don't think we burned that much as we thought we will. But this previous 6 months after start of our gateway were the best profitable months of our company. So we started burning more and more tokens right now from our profits.
Your terminal in particular is that's what intrigued me the most about RE10. Could you explain to our users what is it and how you ensure that sales points remain safe?
Okay, so the crypto terminal, when we started 2017, when we started with online services, we always wanted to have also offline exchanges. But as a company, we wanted to grow and not just think about maintaining stationary points. So we ended up with the solution, which is the crypto terminal. Crypto terminal is a really simple device that allows you to open your own crypto exchange, stationary crypto exchange, most important, cash crypto exchange. That's because, and we thought about it because we wanted to scale it and we wanted to grow really fast. So right now we have more than 150 stationary points with cryptocurrencies in Poland and also outside of Poland. Right now we are mostly focusing on opening these offices outside of Poland. So we are building a worldwide network of stationary offices. And that's how this product work. And you ask about safety of this solution. So there are two types of safety. First, customer safety, and I think our product is competing right now with crypto ATMs, and I think it's for the customer, from the customer point of view, it's much safer to go to some office, talk with real person, and make buying or selling cryptocurrencies with cash, then doing it with just the ATM somewhere in a shopping mall or in a public where people can see you, and where if something went wrong with the transaction, because it happens. It's always easier to find a solution sitting next to person who's making the transaction than just calling some customer support somewhere and waiting for the response. So from the customer point of view, I think it's much safer. And also from the operator, so from our partner who holds this crypto terminal and is providing this kind of service, we also pay much attention to help them with the security reasons. We operate it as a franchise, so we give them our procedures and we teach them how to operate these transactions in a safety way. So I think from our side, we do our best to make it safe also for the people who want to have this crypto terminal and want to operate as a stationary crypto exchange.
Got it. Now, since you declared yourself deflationary, have a deflationary model because you burn the tokens, you said, right? So I have to ask, is proof of reserve a better way for cryptocurrency exchanges to show good intentions to their users? And what other practices do you believe are important for an exchange?
Okay, so right now in Europe we prepare for the MiCA regulation. So proof of reserves wouldn't be just the good idea to show good intentions, but it will be necessary for all the exchanges to have. Mostly, and most important, to separate crypto assets belonging to customers from the crypto assets belonging to the exchange. I think it's the most important part, because most of the scams, I would say, or the situations where customers ended up with nothing, were because exchange start to use customer funds to build business or to invest in somewhere else. So it's really important to have this separation of the customers' funds from your funds, and not use these funds to any other activity, just to store them. So yeah, it's a really good idea to have this proof of funds to show that you are really paying attention to what you declare to your clients and to safety of the funds of your client. Because mostly, in my opinion, if you cannot show that you have reserves as much as customer deposits, mostly you are using it in a way that customers don't know, and most important, I think, are not happy with. So you are taking a risk on not your money.
Since you have an extensive legal background, and you have other crypto ventures as well, and you talked about Micah. I have to ask this. Micah introduced three types of assets: utility token, asset reference token, and electronic money token. Now, ART and e money are essentially stable coins, the authority of which has been given to European Banking Authority. Doesn't it deviate significantly from the original goal of crypto, which is decentralization?
Yes, yes, it is. But I think that there's also another answer to that question, because I operate in that market for many years right now, and just talking about crypto market, how it looks in 2023, you can say that it's mostly not decentralized. The biggest players that are in the game right now are centralized exchange. Most of the projects, maybe customers, and we don't really know how many of them are also owned by sexes. So our market started to be centralized instead of decentralized, because of how users want to use cryptocurrencies. I'm not talking about people really into crypto, really into the decentralization, because there's really wide aspect of people just being in that market because they believe in what Bitcoin is all about. And there's the second part of people who are going just with the hype, and they don't pay at all attention of the decentralization aspect. They just want to have really smooth, easy user experience. They don't want to use decentralized exchanges because they are hard to use, because you need to learn how to use them. So the majority of the market is centralized right now,
Mhm.
and I wouldn't blame regulations for it. I would blame. Maybe I don't think it's anybody to blame on that. It's just how it works, and we need to be okay with the status quo we have. But then regulators pay mostly attention to what they think can be the most risky part, and the most risky part right now are centralized exchanges, because they hold a lot of customer funds, as we said before. So they needed to be regulated, and also, and I'm not quite okay with it, because I'm with the decentralization part. I really believe that you should be your own bank and you should hold your private keys. But regulators want to control how money goes. So that's why they don't like stable coins at all, because stable coins allows you to make uncontrolled transaction outside of financial system. So that's why they want to control them, and that's why they want to control user wallets. And also, I said that I'm not really quite a fan of it, but I think that everybody knew that it will end it up that way in some future. So we just need to find our way with these new regulations. And from the perspective of the CEO of a crypto company, how we approach this regulation,
Yeah.
because I think this it's also important part. Uh, you know, for the startup, it's easier to operate, it's easier to start operating in our unregulated environment. It's easier, it's cheaper. You don't need to spend lots of cash on lawyers, regulations, bureaucracy, and stuff like that. You can just have really good developers, good idea, and some ideas how to attract customers, and you can operate. So when we started, it was really good timing for us that we started in really unregulated market. But after we grew, after our company become profitable, right now we have 60 employees, I think.
Wow.
So we are maybe not big, but quite mature company, I would say. For us, it's better to operate in regulated market.
Mhm.
Why? Because of what I said before. Because most of the startups will struggle with regulations. So for us, it will be easier to operate with regulated market, with regulators who knows us, than comparing it to new startups which first need to obtain these regulations, spend some cash on these regulations. So they need to be really good founded. And also, from the valuation point of view, I would also say that being licensed, being regulated, gives you also higher valuation. So if you want to make another funding round, or some exit or stuff like that, it's always better for the company, for the owners of the company, to be regulated, to operate as a regulated market, because investors also value that point, that somebody checked you, that you are compliant. So it's also important. As I said, it's maybe not going well with this decentralization part, but we need to operate in a market
Where it's
which
safeguarded.
uh, yeah, which are made for us, and we need to go with the flow, I would say.
I feel you. I feel you what you're saying, and it is a decentralization and regulation. It doesn't go hand in hand. It's a conundrum in the end of the day. But I love the way that you spoke your heart out, Mister Kara over here. We would definitely stay in touch. I would definitely love to cover your company more often, both LitPay as well as RE10. I think that your community is doing fantastic work out there. Thank you for giving us time today. Let's stay in touch. Let's see you on the another podcast another day.
Thank you very much. Bye.